The Aaron and Austin Show is brought to you by Odell's, Wichita by EB, Kirby's Beer Store, Party Rockerz ICT, and Sacred Leaf.
Their phones.
All right, so let's get right to it. Aaron, I'm going to open with you. Give us a quick rundown on Sacred Leaf real quick, a great sponsor of ours.
Sacred Leaf, the first real CBD shop in town. They do a lot of their own processing. They own their own fields.
Really, a really great place if you're trying to get a little bit of anything.
Legit people, man.
Anything you need, really. They're a one-stop shop from Delta 8 down to CBD oil to
little CBD gummies. They got these
everything.
They got these mushroom gummies that I tried. Those aren't too bad, you know.
So
those little mood lifter.
Shout out to Sacred Leaf and everything they do for us. Party Rockerz ICT. If you need anything, get with Kayla and get that scheduled. They do a lot of stuff. Well, shout out to Odell's, a new bar opening. I think they're pretty much soft open and ready to go there. Yeah. Now, right? I don't know if they're doing. Have they started doing acts there yet? I think we're getting close.
Yeah, actually, I went down there the other day and they had the rap group SMF or.
They've had some shows. They're starting to do shows.
Yeah.
Okay, so
they did a cool rap show the other day.
So shout out to Odell's. It's actually right down the street on Morris Street on Washington.
911 Morris.
Yeah, it's right down the street from the Rusty Nail. It's literally like two blocks down from them.
Used to be Lenoria.
Yeah. So shout out to Odell. He helped us out with some advertising and he helped us get to Damn Jam as well. Shout out to Kirby's. Get anything going on local there, local music all the time. So make sure you get down there. Shout out to Eddie at Wichita by EB. I want to give a big shout out to the Jam Jam for letting Austin and Aaron come on down there. Shout out to Jason. Big shout out to Jason and Knowledge. Jason set us up with this whole thing. Also got us in touch with Knowledge. Knowledge came out on a special Saturday that we did a poolside Damn Jam DJ. You should get with this dude. We have a DJ on today. Knowledge is his name. He's originally from Canada. I mean, you check the episode.
And what a fantastic,
fantastic interview.
Good
he's the Damn Jam DJ. He's the one that's running the whole Damn Jam. Jason, shout out to Jason Wynn for hooking us up with him and getting that all taken care of. He was in town doing 2 nights at Pump House. And he'll be back for the Damn Jam at the end of the month.
Popped on the podcast. We got super deep real quick.
Yeah, we went right into
hard issues,
conspiracy theories and everything. He was great, man. He showed up. We're poolside at my house in the gazebo, and it's a fun episode. So we do an hour 20 probably. I mean, we could have done it. I could have talked to him for another 2.5 hours. So shout out to Will. Knowledge is his name. KNOWLEDJ at the end of it. So bad motherfucker. So shout out to all of them and shout out to the Damn Jam and special thanks to all our sponsors. And if you want to sponsor, get with us. Run that graphic, motherfuckers.
All right, so that was our graphic. Go support something local. Yeah. Support everything local.
Yeah, get out there. Come on now.
Get off your ass.
And if you want to see your band or your set in that spot, it's $5 a week. How much is that? $20 a month? That ain't shit.
And
so get on in there. So get on in there. If you got a show coming up, get with us.
Want to tell your girl you love her? That's one way.
We'll put it up.
I'll give a damn.
We'll put it up.
Yeah.
We'll put it up.
Private messages.
It'd be a cute way to do it.
That'd be all right, right?
Missed connection.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's the one I was about to say. I was trying to get that.
Saw you at Starbucks. Yeah. We did that the last time I was on this. We talked about missed connections.
No fucking way.
Your memory's too good. Your memory's too good.
And I put a fucking ad on missed connections for the Riot Nurse show that was going to be. Yep, I ended up doing it. I did the thing.
And she showed up?
No, nobody. No, she didn't show up. I know.
Come on. Well, let's do it again. Let's try one more time for that lady.
Yeah. Deal.
All right. So here we are we're episode 64 in this motherfucker.
60.
So he was here back with us on episode 30. Good memory on that too.
Y'all doubled your numbers.
So we got and we got fucking DJ Sunshine in the house. How about that?
Yup.
Hello.
So we getting into everything DJ Sunshine today. Give us a little quick rundown.
Oh God. I moved to Kansas like 5.5 years ago. Got a job at Twin Peaks. Didn't like it. Quit after a month.
Where you from?
You didn't like the shorts and the.
I didn't know the
Yeah,
plaid.
well,
Plaid doesn't look very good.
It's not the
on me.
problem, guys. It's not the problem with the everyday attire. It's the specialty weeks where you got to come in the bikinis and just
lingerie
wear
shit.
Yeah, those weeks are really uncomfortable to serve. Hash browns in.
Gotcha.
It's hard to give out mashed potatoes those weeks.
I get a thigh rash really bad. So like,
Yeah, like I
wasn't gonna work.
I got to fucking buy cornstarch and baby powder all week.
well, then I quit that, and I looked on Craigslist for a job, and I found a job hosting karaoke for this for a company. And I went and I auditioned because I've always been a performer in like musical theater. And
Carlos?
Zach.
Okay.
Rivalry Entertainment.
Okay.
But then after about a year and a half to 2 years of working for them, I was like, well, I'm not getting paid as much as I should for this. So I bought the company from them, and now I run DJ Sunshine Entertainment as a karaoke company and a DJing company.
Hell yeah.
And so I have employees that host karaoke for me, and I also host karaoke, but I primarily do DJing now. And I DJ house music, techno,
So
dubstep.
you kind of started as buying a karaoke company, but were you already doing your own DJ shit before this?
So I learned from another local DJ.
You gonna give him a shout out?
Nope.
No, all right.
Not like that.
Damn, it's all these restrictions on this episode.
Yeah. There's some he has some animosity.
I feel like this episode's
towards
owned by
me.
Disney.
Okay.
He's got some animosity towards me,
All right.
and
Well, shout out to that guy on the down
yeah,
low.
hey, I really appreciate it, and he thinks I backstabbed him, but I did not.
Well, yeah, everybody's got their own story, and it's always somewhere.
We
in the
got the
middle.
perception. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
to me, everybody's story, for the most part, is you got your own story, and you got your story, and the real truth is somewhere in the middle.
Yep. That's that three sides to every story.
It is. It really is. I mean, everybody's going to kind of tell their story a little bit their way, and that's just human nature.
My
And
way, your way, the truth.
Sometimes you are more right by a little bit than the other person, but for the most part, you both are being an asshat usually.
Yeah. I mean the DJ.
And I'm
Yes,
meaning
yeah.
me too.
The
Yeah, I've done
DJing
that, I've done
community as a whole, though, like there's always little beefs here and there.
Yeah, and I
it's-
come to realize that a little bit too because I have a lot of friends in the DJ community.
Yeah.
Actually, here.
There's been a lot of that just around Wichita, period. In the whole music scene, the art scene,
it's
like
super
all
competitive.
kinds of craziness right now.
The
Well-
arts are super competitive, especially performative arts.
I don't really understand that though. Very honestly,
well,
like,
I don't
that's
understand why
weird to me.
I don't understand why you guys in the arts, in the performance arts, don't understand the competitive aspect. Because growing up as a sports kid, everything's
Doesn't seem like
competitive.
that, though. It doesn't
But
seem like
everything's
that.
competitive. Even though I practice with people that I play sports with, I'm trying to trash them during practice, even though I'm trying to that's making them better. But I mean,
To
I
what
understand-
end there, man?
Well, I mean, you can't
You
apply,
know?
but you can't apply that same logic to the arts scene.
The way that I see it is there's a set number of gigs and there's constantly new DJs trying to take those set number of gigs.
Why are we competing over Wichita, man? Wichita way too flat of a place to play King of the Hill.
Well, and there's
You know what I
Like,
mean?
you're gonna play King of the Hill if there's 3 people in the town.
Yeah.
It's human nature. It's going to happen either way.
just
But
gonna-
what ends up happening is somebody's going to undercut the next guy, and the next thing you know, we're playing fucking 4-hour gigs for $75.
And then someday I'm gonna get
And-
undercut.
Well, I'm
for
just saying,
cheaper.
like, yeah, that's how it is.
That's
you know?
just how it goes.
But no, but that's not
I
how
don't
that
think you
should
get
be. That's not how that
It's
should
not
be.
how it
when
should
you
be.
talk about DJ, I think there's a ton of different DJs. Like, are you producing your own mixes? Are you doing just house sets? Are you taking requests? Like, what? I mean, what kind
There
of
is
DJ
a lot
are
of
you?
different DJ. Yeah, I got
there's
you,
a
I
ton
got
of
you.
different kinds of DJs. Like, what kind of DJ are you actually like trying to be?
The way that I personally DJ, so I really enjoy DJing in clubs that are more EDM heavy.
Right.
So for me personally, I don't get a lot of joy out of playing like quote ass shaking music, like
Or like
Yeah.
the most popular cuts at the moment.
yeah, like it's just not as entertaining to mix. Like you can make the transition smoothly, and you can make sure that everybody's enjoying it. But at the end of the day, like I like adding my own style to music, and EDM house music, that kind of stuff allows you to do that much more frequently than.
Well, I kind of even
just
like a
rap.
mix of like the house mixing in with the like popular shit. Like
Well,
when
like
you can really
remixes, yeah.
The mashing up shit is what I
Yeah.
really get
I like that
into.
girl talk shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
it's smashing up.
What's your
like,
favorite
the
DJ?
songs and the.
My favorite DJ at the moment is John Summit.
All right. Well, send me a link on that.
I
I don't
think
know who
he's
that
got
is.
some really beautiful music.
Dude, I like the fucking weird guy that stands at the piano and bangs on it. Do you know that fucking weird ass guy? I'll send.
Mark Ribble.
I think that's his name. Yes.
Yeah.
Is he the,
Yeah, and he wears like
Get
his
the fuck out of
robe
bed,
and
bitch,
his
go.
tidy whities.
Yes, that's exactly him.
Yeah.
That dude's amazing.
And he always says like something super positive.
Yeah, or not what you expect him to say. He
Yeah,
always says
yeah.
something literally you don't expect him to say.
Yeah.
And how do you say his name?
And he creates it like right there.
Yeah, he does.
I think it's Mark Ribble.
Is that? I don't know if that's how you say it.
I don't know. I just know him as the get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Like that's
Get the fuck
the
out of bed,
yeah.
bitch.
Well, that's
Get the
I've
fuck
heard
out of
it.
bed, bitch, go.
I heard a couple other things before that from him,
Yeah.
but like,
Let
Yeah.
me in. I'm trying to fuck.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's actually the one. I think that's one of the first ones I ever heard from him.
Yeah.
Actually. But
Like
like,
a girl's party or something is the name of the song.
It's
like-
great. Dude.
Yes. Yeah, it is.
well, as we set with knowledge over the weekend, and we're going to actually get the link to, so look out for that episode when we have the link to his original Tennessee whiskey mix that he's done.
Oh.
So he is from Canada by way of Siberia. So
No, Syria.
Syria. Was it Syria? Thank you.
Syria.
Thank you. I knew you
He's not
remember.
Russian. He's
Well, that's why I
very,
looked.
very
That's why I
different
looked.
places.
Well, that's why I looked at you because I knew I was fucking up, and I knew
Syria.
you'd save me. But and he's found kind of a home in the Midwest as far as like liking the people and the vibe and the music, and he's kind of mixing it in with his house music and stuff. And that's so look out for that episode. Check it. I really check that episode, especially as another DJ. I think you'll really enjoy it because he's got a Tennessee whiskey version that he has a completely different singer that they've hired, and they've mixed this really cool fucking song together. And they're going to debut it at the Damn Jam. So the only way you can fucking hear that song before that is on our show.
Well, yeah, because that show will air a week ago today when this comes out.
Well, we can. Yeah. Well, no, we can air that show whenever. That's bonus.
Oh,
material.
that's bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So-
all right.
That's more promotion for Damn Jam.
That's promotion
yeah,
for Damn
okay.
Jam. So
I
we'll
bet.
we'll probably air that show like in the middle of the.
But basically, we have the exclusive on that song right now.
Yeah, just for that episode, we'll
Yeah,
play it
just for a
during
little
we'll
bit.
play it during the graphic, and we'll play it at the end of it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But I really like DJs are fun for me. They're always good people. Like I know Chase and Ace and Panda and James and
yeah.
a ton of DJs in this town, and they're always really fucking interesting, good people. They are good at keeping the crowd and know what needs to be done. And
Well, you got to read the crowd.
That's our job.
Yeah.
That's our job.
And you guys are great at it.
And I'm
You
going
guys
to
are
tell you
fucking great at
that a lot of DJs at different levels of that. You know what I mean? They're good at one thing, so that's what they're going to do until they start reading the crowd right. You know what I mean? Until they start figuring it out. It's a road, man. It's like any kind of musician. You got to figure that out.
To me, it's more so that it's different than just being in a band. Because when you hire a band,
Yeah,
they're
it
going
is.
to play their
It is.
songs. When you hire a DJ, they expect the DJ to pander to the crowd. So you're kind of hiring
to
like
a point. I think that's still wrong, though. Like I don't know.
When I advertise myself, I am a house DJ.
There you go.
So what is that?
This is what I do.
Tell everybody what that necessarily means.
A
by
house
being-
DJ. So like when I get hired by a venue, they know full well the kind of music that I'm planning on playing or playing around within a certain genre.
And that should be why they hired you.
That is, yeah. So like, there was a bar in Oklahoma City that I recently played at, and they hired me. They had listened to my mixes. I had personally gone down there, met with them, talked with them. They then had me come back the next day. So I drove all the way back here and then all the way back out there to do a show. And I was there for 4 hours, and they forced me to play rap the whole time.
Damn it! Like
I was like,
I'd just
you
rather
guys
not do
did
that.
not understand.
What do you mean? Like here's the list. Play this.
It was, hey, we don't want this music. Play this or go home.
Doesn't that? I mean, I feel like that happens a lot, doesn't it?
No,
It shouldn't.
No,
It
should
shouldn't.
not.
Well, I mean, not if you
I
don't
mean,
all
it
that
probably
language
does
of-
happen a lot, but it really shouldn't.
If a band plays a bunch of stuff you don't want in your venue, you shouldn't book that band.
Should not book the band.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
should do your
especially
research.
with
You
a
don't
band-
hire a random ass band and then go, okay, so I need like a 50s, 60s vibe in here.
Right.
Well, I've
Yeah.
seen the Blues Brothers show up and play country music. It can happen.
That's a movie, man.
Western.
You can't believe everything you see in the
Yeah,
movies.
they
all
just play
right?
Rawhide like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, like I showed up to meet with them. They had me play my mix over the over their loudspeaker. Their bar looked very EDM-esque, like had a lot of neon lights. It was an LGBTQIA
I mean, you did the proper
bar.
legwork.
Like,
That's the
And you
retarded
probably
part.
took it there. The crowd probably didn't care. The owners probably gave a shit.
yeah.
Well, the thing is like it's not like
That sucks.
It's not like
Or like-
you didn't explain the type of DJ you were. Like you did the legwork. Here.
One thing that a DJ has to keep aware of is if somebody comes and requests a song, you have to, like, if let's say if I asked you to play Tennessee Whiskey, that's just the first thing that came to my head.
Yeah, we just
but
talked
we're
about
in a bar full of like people that are wanting to hear
Not
like
that.
club
Yeah.
music,
Not
and
that.
not that song.
It's all goth kids.
It's a
and
DJ.
You're supposed to play Tennessee
Part of a
Whiskey.
DJ's job is to like take your request, look at the crowd. Is this okay to play? Will they like this? If they won't like it, then I'm not playing your
or
fucking
transition
song.
out of it really fast and good.
Exactly, right? And especially if they don't pay you. This
I mean,
is
you
a-
can mix that song into
pay-
something for the crowd and
pay
into
for
something different.
requests. Pay for requests.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you
That's
what
what
do
I
you
think.
mean by that? Say that.
Like if you're coming to request a fucking song with a DJ, just throw
Tip
him
'em?
a tip.
Yeah,
Okay,
slip
well,
them
I
a
will
10
say
spot.
most.
Give 'em
I think that's
incentive.
okay. So a lot of my friends, I've always stood there in the DJ booth with them and like beat off the dumb people that come up and ask for the song that they can't transition to anyway. It doesn't even fit their set.
Yeah.
I think I would say, and I don't know how much you guys are doing it these days, but you guys should put up a tip cup requests.
Yeah.
And so like you can be like, can you play this? And then $5. I might play that motherfucker.
Well, the way
might
that I
play-
work
I might
it
like
is
play
if,
it.
if you're trying to pay me to play a song, let me play the song and then you pay me. And that's the way I do it. Is like if you're
I would
trying
write
to
it down and I'd put it on
you
top of
hand
a
it to
10,
me,
you know?
and you
What I
say,
gotta write
if
on
you-
there,
if
I'll
you
give you
play this,
$5?
if you play this, I'll give you $20.
20 seems steep. But that's,
Well,
I mean,
I'm
that's
saying,
getting paid though.
I'm saying I would write it on a
$20.
napkin and I'd put it on top of a 10 spot.
And just say, hey,
Yeah, I'd give it to them
there
at
it
the
is.
same
There
time.
it is. Yeah.
And it's nice. And I would say anybody requesting a song with a DJ, remember they have to transition it. So
Yeah.
it's not going to happen instantly.
giving a DJ money as you give the request kind of
Seems
makes
dicky.
the DJ kind of feel bad. Like, at least for me,
If
like
you're not gonna
if
play
I'm not
it,
if I'm
maybe.
not going to play your song, I don't want to keep your money.
Yeah,
That's
there
the
you go,
thing.
there you go.
Yeah, but
And
I mean, it's
so-
really hard to have that back and forth conversation in a loud crowd.
I guess if you want to gamble,
Gordon Lightfoot. I want Gordon Lightfoot.
I will say to anybody, pay it forward and see what happens. If your song doesn't get played, still don't be mad.
yeah.
Still don't be mad. They are a musician with a set that they've drawn out for the crowd, and sometimes your fucking TLC don't go chasing waterfalls
Like-
doesn't fit the set.
I
Goddamn
played,
right.
I played XY on New Year's Eve this past New Year's,
Hell yeah.
and I built a set. Like everything that I did that night was planned in advance, written down on a piece of paper, the exact like down to the second where I'm supposed to make my transitions.
Yeah, like
it took me forever
people
to do
they,
it.
they think this out more than you guys realize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that's not the way that normally DJs do it. Like,
Well, when you have a big set or something, you're really, and you'd be surprised some of you anal bastards do that more than you think.
yeah, well,
I know, like Justin Scratch has got his shit down to a T. So
I
does
knew
Ace.
that
So
shit was gonna be so busy, and I did not want to fuck up, so I had to make sure that everything that I
prepared.
did was planned.
You were fucking prepared.
And I'll tell you what, I didn't fuck up like once that entire
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
The only thing that like messed up was at one point the bass like made one of the plugs vibrate and the speaker
whatever.
shut off
That's
for like
just shit.
5 seconds.
I mean, that's just shit happens.
Yeah, that's just one of those things that you can't really control. I mean, you can, but you know.
I mean, now what do we do? It's
gonna happen
We put a
anyway.
weight on the plug. We have to
it's
put a
been-
weight on the plug next
yeah,
week?
exactly.
No, as much as you try to control it, that should
Well,
happen.
you
Yeah,
learn. You
but, like,
learn. That's just like, okay, now what do I do to do
Nothing
make that not
happened
happen?
technically like with DJing, with the art of
Right.
the
So,
DJ.
so I'm going to ask you this as perfect segue. What's the worst like technical thing that's when you?
fuck.
What's your like? What was your nightmare? I showed up. I didn't bring my this, or this broke as soon as I got there and had to call my buddy. Like, what really?
Man.
What's your nightmare? Because I always ask my buddies the same thing. Like, what is your nightmare gig that happened to you? Because you guys do so many. I mean, you're gonna have some nights.
So it's actually
I know
it's,
you.
it's,
And think of yours too. I want to hear your what is your nightmare gig too?
it's the story of how I got the table that I work on now. So I currently work on an SX3, which is like a nicer table. It's a nice Pioneer table. I was working on an SX before, and that's like just a couple steps lower than the one I'm working on now. Well, like 2 days before that New Year's Eve show, I was practicing in my living room, and my power surged, and I fucking broke my table.
Oh, you fried the
like
board?
2 days before the show.
Like fried the board or something?
It fried my only board.
Oh no!
And so I was just sweating balls from that point up until I got to, because then not only did I have to go get a new table, they had to ship it. I had to buy express shipping, which was like an extra $75 on top of my rent for another table.
Oh, shit.
And then and then I had to learn how to use that table. So
Yeah,
there
because
was-
it's not set for you.
there
It's
was-
not something you
there
put
was
some time on.
more shit on it because
It's like
it was
your
a nicer
instrument.
table.
Yeah, fuck.
And so like I had to learn how to use the new table within 24 hours of doing my show.
How'd the show go?
Show was great.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
That's the mark of the pro.
Same
You figured it
question.
out, right?
Same
Figured it
question,
out.
Aaron. What's your nightmare show?
Oh, God,
What
man.
happened?
So I was in a casino resort band, and that means that we play 4 nights a week. We play the Monday through Thursday, and then bigger acts come in Friday, Saturday, Sunday that they don't want us competing with.
Gotcha.
They want to drive people to the event center, right? And so we were doing casino resorts up around, like, I'd say from Iowa over into like Wisconsin, Wyoming, like that kind of area. And so you travel a whole lot. You eat a lot of terrible food. Okay, so
As you do in casinos.
Did you shit your pants on stage?
No. But I got violently ill. Right?
Nightmare.
I got violently ill, and I'm sitting here going, oh fuck.
Are you getting the pale face while you're up on stage?
It's like that, you know,
where you can see through you?
and the manager's just like, you got to power through, dude. If we break contract, we're not getting paid, you know.
Oh, fuck,
It's like,
that sucks.
That's how that goes, you know. And I'm like, fuck. And I go, put a bucket behind my bass amp. Yeah, dude. I had a fucking
Damn.
puke bucket behind my bass
Damn.
How
amp.
many times did you said puke bucket?
I said puke bucket.
You had to hit it a couple times?
It was a puke.
Yeah, we had to hit it a couple times, man.
Damn.
And I'm sitting here trying to just hide behind my bass amp, dude. I'm just
What would
trying
be
to
funny
hide,
is what would be
man.
funny is you bare ass sitting on it like Dumb and Dumber playing the bass, shitting into that bucket.
Oh my god.
Leaning
I'm glad
back.
it didn't come to that, you know. But already in most of these casinos, man, like you're on the gaming floor, and then here's the bar, and you are in a fucking hole in the wall
Yeah.
above the bar.
Yeah, like
It's
carved
this-
out, a little carved out area.
Yeah, this little like diorama of a band.
You like the Cantina band.
kind of thing.
Yeah, dude.
And
I mean, it
in
hasn't
the
changed.
contract,
It hasn't changed as the casinos I've been to. It looks like that.
in the contract, you have to be below a certain decibel level.
Oh, to not affect the gaming floor.
Yeah, you have to have a certain.
So you can't shit loud into that bucket. You shit too loud in that bucket.
Yeah.
Nobody mic up that bucket.
Well, man, I'm saying like.
Don't mic the puke bucket.
So people had to hear me, man. Some people had to hear me over that low volume. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I bet they did. I'm sure they did. God damn it.
At least vomit on tempo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's gangster.
You're also playing,
Sample it
so you
and put
can't
it
like
in a
wipe
song.
your mouth.
I mean, can you, dude? Well, honestly, if I was a band member of yours, I don't know. There's two people. I think there's two kinds of people in this world: people that can handle shit, or you can handle puke.
I can't do either.
Well, puke makes me puke.
Yeah, same, dude. Same.
Puke, like when people.
Same.
Dude, I just got a fucking dog. I got a puppy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you're
8
cleaning
months
up that
old.
fucking yak
dude.
everywhere.
I can't do it. I can't do a
It's
whole
the
lot
shit,
of
huh?
germs.
The puppy shit.
I can pick
So
up puppy shit, dude. I
we're
can't pick up puppy puke. It
We're
makes me
kennel
sick.
training him right now, and we have like a doggy bed in there, and he pisses on that doggy bed, and then I have to pick up that doggy bed and put it in the washer to like clean it.
We can throw that away for you.
Oh, thank you. We're not sponsored, so
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No one watches this fucking show.
I mean, it's great for promotion.
Sponsors.
But, yeah.
Everybody watches this show.
everybody.
Everybody does.
we're huge in,
Hey, and check us out on
Belgium.
TikTok too. I almost forgot about that. We're on TikTok now too.
We're on
Look at
TikTok.
us fucking barely do some shit.
Word.
We're,
You guys
we're
are
on-
finally on TikTok.
No, we're on TikTok.
Finally. Exactly. That's why I was
No,
like,
dude.
that's why I
I'm
was
gonna tell
like,
you what's
watch us.
up. We're on TikTok again.
We have a ghost.
We have more fucking followers on our like early TikTok that we kind of forgot about
Yeah, maybe I don't know who did that.
Why don't
like-
you just keep posting on that one?
because I
think we
don't
have the
have that.
credentials
I don't
to
think
it.
I have the info for that.
We didn't set it up. I don't think. I think it was one of our first videographers that did.
So like we found this shit like
I
kind of
broke-
today. You showed
To
it
me,
me.
I'm gonna say it's a
What was
ghost
it?
account trying to be like us. Let's
I was
actually
doing-
pretend like it's.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I was doing so well on TikTok.
not us.
I was so close to like being able to do that for like a job.
And then what happened? You talked about your tattoo.
I broke the community guidelines a couple of times.
Okay, I would do that. I would do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done it a bunch. I mean, I'm surprised that YouTube still lets us post videos. Just nobody's seeing it. That's the problem.
Well, I just made like funny fucking videos, and they were just edgy sometimes. They weren't anything like bad, but they were just like
There was something there.
me in a leather jock strap, and that got banned. That got taken down,
well,
and I
come
got a
on.
strike for
I feel
that.
like that's not-
I know that's
I've seen
fucked
worse
up,
than that
right?
on TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
on
come on.
TikTok, yeah. I
Yeah.
thought we were talking about YouTube.
That's
right?
how people. That's how
TikTok's pretty
everybody
raw.
promotes
I'm just saying,
bad
like,
shit.
yeah.
Well, you can see all those TikTok videos of like those women bouncing in like baggy clothes, and then they go to like a string bikini. Like,
Honestly,
I mean, come on.
Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels is where it's at.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What
That's
community
we've been.
guidelines-
I've been doing that hard for a while, and really,
That's
and
where the
we've
money
in
is.
we had a little over a year. We've got to almost 2,000 followers on our Facebook page. So we're
Yeah.
doing all right.
So what community guidelines that we broke? What do you think?
Well, we did. We broke guidelines with gummy bears once. We broke guidelines with some shit I said once. We
shit.
broke guidelines with like you showed your butt that one time.
That never happened.
When he showed hole on
Dude,
camera.
he went the whole full Monty, and then he was even going
If anyone wants company,
he was even. And he was
Please call me.
and he was hanging
Call me
brain from the
800.
backside, so you were seeing a little nut. Even it was
happens.
like
It
I
happens.
was like, damn.
It happens to the best of us.
yeah. Sometimes you get the backwards goat from the back. Of it. you gotta. Waiting's one of the funniest fucking movies. Where the
Yeah.
bat wing,
The brain.
the brain, hanging brain, baby. So. What as we circle back to actually what Sam's doing?
why
these
we're
days,
here?
What's funny to me is like you were like, you're not doing. I'm just gonna buy your company and do this shit myself.
Yeah, I'm selling it.
Are you?
Are you?
Yeah. I don't want it anymore.
You just kind of want to do your own DJ shit.
Yeah.
Probably. How many like employees are you?
I
dealing
have 2
with?
employees currently.
How many accounts?
How many accounts?
And where was
Where
you just
all
have to
you-
post his
one
fucking
business.
book on
Well,
here.
I'm just saying.
I just got one business account.
No, he's talking about how much business
Yeah, I'm
by
saying.
accounts like
Where do we? Yeah.
yeah. How many are you
Oh,
hiring out
well,
your company to? Is what he means.
Currently, we represent three regular businesses every
Awesome.
week for karaoke.
Yeah, 3 a week. That's good.
Yeah.
That's,
That's
great.
quite a bit actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can
and
make
then
money buying his business. Is what I'm trying to get
can,
to.
you
I'm trying to
can.
get to.
Free, like legal
And
music.
basically, he's
too.
asking like, what's your book? Like, because you got to sell. If you're selling your book, you're basically selling your account.
Well, and like another thing that like
Yeah.
is a problem, and my biggest selling point when booking people is that all the music that we play is legal. A lot of people like to host karaoke with illegal music,
explain
Yeah.
the difference.
and you can get
Explain the difference.
I mean, I pay
Is
for
it all in
I pay for my
licensing?
fucking music. I
Okay,
have
well,
licensing for
explain
it.
how some people are breaking that law and how you go about not breaking that law.
Illegally purchasing like Sound Choice is a big karaoke company.
No, okay.
They not like they host karaoke, but they make karaoke videos. If you pirate their shit, their screens that show the letters, you know how it like slides across, they're off. So like the music will be playing and you'll be following, and it's off.
On
All
purpose.
right. Just to make your shit suck.
It just sucks, like because it's.
So you,
That's their way of protecting their license.
So no one's good.
music.
You're not telling me that
That's
DJs are
funny.
good enough at
We-
computers to get the better version of that for free.
They would
Give
just
me a break.
rather they can get it for free, so they do get it for
Yeah.
free. That's the thing, is that if it's a lot of people like to go the quick and easy route.
Well, what? So I mean, so what's the difference? What does it cost?
I pay for it. It costs some money.
Well, what I mean, is it a fucking secret? What is it like? How much do you have to pay a certain amount for licensing a certain amount of songs?
I would imagine it's the annual fee.
You get like
Well, what if a new song comes out? Does it change? Or
I
like,
can-
how does this work?
I can buy
No.
individual songs for $2.29,
And that means you get the
per
best
song.
got of it,
and I get the best cut.
like with a great bit rate and all that crap. and it sounds
probably
amazing.
probably the real
Linked up
cut.
like it's supposed to be. Does that include a video? If it has something to do with
sounds almost exactly like
it's probably,
the
it's probably a
original
real
song.
cut, but it's like
it? Like
not.
the stems or whatever you guys call those things.
Well, no,
It's a
not
pretty true to the original instrumental.
And you have to do that per song as a DJ. Fucking $3.
I mean, now
No.
that I purchased bundles of Sound Choice's
Yeah.
music, so they sent me like CDs of their karaoke music. You burn it onto like a hard drive, and then you use that.
And is that and you get so much per whatever you buy in the bundle.
Yeah.
And you,
It's a
shit.
fuck ton though.
That
The
sounds
bundles
like
are a lot.
like 1,800
10,000
It's
songs.
crazy.
Oh, really?
But yeah,
That-
it's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, Here's a
then,
classic
like-
rock bundle.
But then,
Here's
like,
a.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
you know
I
what
didn't
I mean?
even know that there was that much that went into it. I thought you could just fucking karaoke any goddamn song you wanted, no matter what.
not
you wanted
that
to
way,
do.
man.
Well, I didn't know
Licensing
that.
is
So like
everything.
you can get fined for like pulling it up off of YouTube.
And-
you could like if I were to go on
So
YouTube
you just show
and
up
look
as
up
a fake ass
karaoke
DJ
thing,
and start using your YouTube
and
channel.
you start using YouTube, if somebody that like works for a karaoke company shows up, you can get a fine. The bar can get a fine.
I hope. I mean, I didn't know that till just now.
And
so.
it's not even really karaoke companies; it's PRO organizations, performing
Right.
rights organizations, BMI, ASCAP,
Yep.
CSAC.
They do the same thing for like cover bands too.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay,
same
well,
thing,
how
same
does
thing.
so how does that protest to cover bands? Can you just fucking you can't show up and just play any music? You have to buy.
You have to. There has to
buy
be
some
enough
of
of
their
a,
rights.
there has to be enough of a change for it to be.
And there
free
usually
use.
is. Any cover band. Well, and I'm not going to say any cover band. Okay, there are a lot of faithful cover bands that will do it, but those are tribute bands typically, and they make a lot of money and they can afford their license.
Yeah.
But like a lot of cover bands, they're not playing it anywhere close to what's actually happening. So like
execs
they're
that find it
exempt.
don't care.
They're exempt by nature. That like
well,
it's just
and-
you-
and
That's not
you
how
just-
it works. Though.
And
You're not going there.
after
after being altered enough, like if remixing a song, if I wanted to turn Tennessee Whiskey into a house song, I would have to change it enough that you could distinguish
and
very
that-
easily.
And that's what
the
Knowledge was
difference
saying.
between
They
you
changed
did
it
that easily.
They changed it from 6/8 to
force.
yeah to 4x4.
to house beat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4x4. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remembered that.
Yeah. So
Hey, it
like
sounded like I knew what I was talking about there for a
making-
second.
You really did. You really
making
did. buddy.
changes like that.
Hey, don't
That's
happen-
huge. That's
it
huge,
don't
though.
happen
that's
all
That's
day.
a huge
the
change.
difference between with karaoke. You want that to sound almost exactly like the original song.
Right.
And so
that
that's why you
instrumental.
pay for the
Right.
rights for it because
That's
you're
why you pay for the
basically
rights.
mimicking.
Yep.
You're mimicking at
Yeah.
that point.
Well, and if you're paying for the rights, that song is close enough to deserve you paying for the rights.
That's why like I
You
use
feel me? Like
when
And
I
so that's why you have to search out some of those real good ones and pay the $3 for
yeah
it.
like when I
Yeah.
when I
Okay, that makes
DJ when I'm
And I
DJing
didn't know it was all.
and
I
those are
didn't know it was so
probably
much
those are
stuff.
probably the newest tracks.
yeah when I'm playing music when I'm DJing I go through like DJ record pools like BPM Supreme, Beat Source, Beatport,
And these are like a
I
community
pull-
online type
Yeah,
thing
it's like you pay a monthly subscription
to
and-
share.
Yeah, basically.
So
So, like
you-
if I go on here, I can let me open this real
Well,
quick.
can you look at the other DJs' mixes or just the actual song?
This is BPM Supreme. Basically, they have like exclusive
Future
shit,
sponsor of the Aaron and Austin show.
but then
Sure.
also like if I wanted to go to house music,
yeah, show me.
right? I go to house music. This is all shit that I could download and play because
So is all that like mixes
Right
of
on.
DJs that make their own house
they're
music,
just
or kind of like
these are like remixes of songs or
so they're not
original
sets.
songs.
They're just
Yeah.
individual tracks.
They're individual tracks, and then
Okay.
I can create a set off of that as well.
So is it free? You don't have to pay them any.
No, I have to pay $30 a month for this.
But okay, say you take a song that you like. Say you
Wow,
find something that you hear.
yeah, substantial.
You find something that you hear, you love it, and you want to mix something together with
I
it. Do
can
you have to
then-
give any kickbacks to the original artist on this?
no,
Oh wow. Okay, that's
as long as I change
That's
it
why
enough,
it's worth it. That's
as
why
long
it's
as
worth
I
it.
change it enough.
The company plays.
All right.
The company pays the license.
I was gonna say, I imagine out of that subscription, they're paying the artist their fee.
Yeah,
So, like-
I imagine that.
So do you get to
yeah.
post songs that other people can? check
Yeah,
from?
I can. I just have to like basically request it.
You have to
and be
go
like,
through and
this is
prove
my
it.
yeah.
This
You have
it
to-
seems like a really ultimate sharing artist
Yeah, it's-
community. This is
yeah.
kind of a cool idea. I
Yeah.
mean, but it's. God, I mean, if someone really remixed your really cool shit, you'd be like,
there's a song. There's a song called "Love Fool."
You know what I mean?
You know the "Love Fool" by the Cardigans.
yeah, yeah.
So
yes.
there's an artist named Two Colors. They made that song into a house song, right? I took that song and I put it.
Just
in
tell me
a-
the time, John.
I put it in a set, and I recorded that set, and I published that set on SoundCloud. I got that set taken down because Two Colors copyright claimed it
Yeah.
because I didn't change it enough.
So how does that process go? So you get charged with somewhat
Because
of
I-
copyright infringement
because I played
but,
their
But do they
song.
just pull it and then we're done and that's it?
As
Or do they come out? Did they come after you legally?
I put in a request to get it published because I paid for the fucking licensing. I should be
Yeah.
legally allowed
You should be.
to play it because I got it from that.
so you
But
went about it the quote unquote right way.
I went about it the right way.
Yeah.
I even showed them that I was, in fact, I linked them to my SoundCloud account. I
you gave
linked
them a you
SoundCloud to
gave them
my
a
Facebook.
footnote.
I said like
Yeah.
I own a subscription to BPM Supreme. This song is on BPM Supreme. I own the license to this. I own the license to play this song.
and mixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I did not get my fucking mix back.
You didn't?
They
No
won't.
way.
They won't let me. They won't let me
Dude,
post it.
it's so fucked up.
I wonder what that vetting process is like.
Yeah.
We
It's
posted
fucked up.
episodes with our own original music,
What's
and we got shut down.
What's crazy is I can go. You go on
34
YouTube.
minutes.
You can go on YouTube, and
How hard was that?
that same exact mix. I actually made a music video to that. So it's a video of me doing that mix and showing off like my
Right.
transitions.
Damn, so they took
and
the whole fucking shooting match from me, huh?
that's fine. That's still up, and I have the
Oh,
full
really?
audio of it.
Oh, weird.
SoundCloud is the one that has the problem with it.
Huh.
It's interesting, right?
Well, I mean,
The people that are supposed to help you.
well, I would say that it was SoundCloud.
You know what I mean?
let's
The
not
people that
shit-
are supposed to
Well, you
help
can't- I mean, there's
distribute-
no reason to really shit on SoundCloud. They've done a lot for a ton of people.
Well,
they've done a lot of
yeah.
shady shit too, though.
Have they? Okay, what is it?
That's why I'm in.
I see I see like a ton of artists use it, and I've got to hear a lot.
There are.
and I've got to hear a lot of artists' music pretty easily through them sending me shit through SoundCloud.
that's not how you find it, right?
No, never,
That's what I mean.
never, unless it's
Nobody says I find all my music.
well, I
on
think it's through
SoundCloud.
more of a. I think it's more
I know
for
some
you,
people. I
But
know
I
some
think it's
people
more
that
for
like
you
that.
guys to
I
send it
don't.
to us through SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And
I
then-
feel it's on the musician to put it out every way they
Well,
can.
and if you go to DistroKid,
Every form, every
Everywhere.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
We're not on Apple Music yet. John.
every distribution
Everywhere, but
point.
don't.
if you go to DistroKid,
Spread.
it will put them.
Well,
in
put
all
us on
those
Apple
places.
fucking podcasts
Well,
already.
okay, so we got to get some shit figured out with the account because they want some ID information that I don't
Well,
have.
just tell them we know
It's
them.
all good. It's all good.
Tell them we know them, dude. They know us already.
like-
I got an Apple
No,
phone.
Apple is traditionally hard to get
Talk,
into.
talk
by
to
the way,
Karen.
as well.
Talk to Karen in the
I know,
HR.
it would be Karen, wouldn't it?
I'm just here.
I know, right? So,
I'll chink you with my water.
oh, that's okay. So let's get into that a little bit. So DJ Sunshine's is on the sober tip right now.
For 2 months? Is that what you said?
No, I am like 130 days sober.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Way longer than 2 months.
See, it feels like 2
I.
months.
It's weird. It's real weird, but it's cool. I'm very
It's just
happy.
different. It's
Were
just
you over
different,
drinking
brother.
before?
It's just different.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Well, as a
We
lead,
got nice, huh?
well, I would.
I overdrink.
Okay, so even though he is currently doing his DJ thing only, what's the difference? What's the dynamic between trying to do DJ and stuff and being the lead singer of a band? That had to bring on a lot of opportunities to get pretty fucking have some drinks. And shit.
Yeah, so I mean, like with the band, we oftentimes got a bar tab. I remember one time playing a show at Peerless and getting like something like a $75 bar tab for the entire band.
Yeah.
And our bassist and guitarist left after our show, and so my drummer and I looked at each other and just said, "Oh, so we're gonna get fucked up, huh?" Like, and
We're
then
done.
proceeded to get fucked up.
Right.
Doing that
we got to work
with
that
the
kind
band,
of deal.
doing the after parties with the band. I'm much more inclined to go do an after party after doing a band show than I am a DJ show.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
It feels different. Like it feels like when you're a band, you're so like not like you feel like you owe the crowd something. or something.
No. You owe
Is that
your
what it
band
is?
something.
Okay.
You're representing.
Is that what it
like,
is? 'Cause I don't know.
4 other people.
Well, it's like
You know what I mean?
let's say you have to take a shower, right? And you get in the shower and you shower by yourself and you get out. You did it.
That's usually how it goes.
You did it. Good job.
Yes.
Now let's say you didn't have arms or legs, and there were 4 people that had to clean you, right? They're gonna celebrate together after cleaning you that it was successful. Super weird way of going about describing that. But we did a cool thing. We're celebrating together.
You're winding down
4
together.
people celebrating together is a much bigger thing than one person
It becomes
celebrating.
more
yeah.
social.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
it
a
does. It
thing.
does.
We are a group.
That was the weirdest way to describe that, and I'm so sorry.
Well, now I'm just picturing 4 people trying to bathe me as
Bathe you with no
an
arms and
armless, legless man.
Oh my God.
It's doable.
It's doable. Man.
Depressing is what it
Doable.
is.
We would celebrate.
Super
it.
depressing.
It would
It's
be an
like-
accomplishment.
Would you put me like in a tub and like just make sure I don't like fall into the water?
Ah, you would fucking
keep
float.
your head up. Keep your head up.
I feel like I would.
there you go.
Yes, I mean,
You would float.
I don't know. I have a pretty big torso.
you'd be
also.
fine.
It'd be interesting.
We'd change your name to Bob.
Yeah, Bobbins. Jesus. All right.
This went dark quick.
But yeah, so like
it turned into a Black Mirror episode.
like oftentimes, like the band would throw an after party at my place.
So what it is bands are more toxic than being a DJ is what I'm hearing.
No, bands, you're a part of a bigger whole than yourself.
So your
Yeah.
band makes me get drunk. I'm a DJ. I just get to go home by myself.
Like being the lead singer of
so
Riot
you're the
Nurse,
toxic part of a band.
I am.
Being the
I
lead
am
singer of
actually,
Riot
I am
Nurse,
actually.
we were all, in my eyes at least, we were all equals. So we were all Riot Nurse. I am just DJ Sunshine.
Yeah.
And so...
And you represent
Well, you
your
have
own
no
brand,
entity.
your own
represent-
integrity.
You have no
the
entity
only
to
one
hide behind.
representing myself.
Your own integrity.
You have no entity to
make-
hide behind, honestly.
You
Yeah.
build your brand by
On the-
yourself daily.
So like, it's not that I'm like on my best behavior when I'm DJ Sunshine.
not what I'm saying.
But it's like...
I don't have anything to hide from though. It's a little. It's like playing golf or playing a team sport. It's
but
you're
I also,
on your.
I also get to be more myself.
Well, we also need to take need to take a lesson from Petty and them is make up a name when you become an artist.
Oh,
So
yeah,
if
the
it
fake
all
name.
if you do weird shit or fail, you can just go fall back on your real name.
Yep.
So anytime you're a DJ or in a band, just make up a fucking name, bro.
Yep.
Damn it! Can we change the Aaron and Austin show? It's already we already
dude.
fucked this up.
Yeah. I'll just go by Austin.
I'll be Aaron.
There you go.
Bet,
Perfect.
dude,
Problem
bet.
solved.
Perfect. Honestly, we get called the opposite name all the fucking time anyway.
Do you?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I do.
But it makes
Sure.
me really happy when they call you Austin. But anyway,
That happened the other day with somebody that I know like very well.
I know.
right?
Like I know him very well.
I get a giggle out of it, Sam. I can't help it. It makes
Yeah,
me
you
laugh.
were there. You were there.
So what do you have as far as you obviously you have the company where you're doing the DJ, but your own DJ self, are you doing anything?
You doing
all the time?
XY? You doing Rain?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, let's do your rundown.
Yeah,
right now-
And how'd you get all this?
Right now,
How
me
did this-
personally, every Wednesday I host karaoke karaoke at XY.
Okay.
Every Thursday I host karaoke at Rain.
So you're still doing these karaoke's?
Yeah, so those are the two that I still
Do
do.
you do video
Okay.
video karaoke's? Where they have the videos on?
Yeah, with the lyrics on the screen.
Yeah, so you can see the music videos and shit too. Nice.
And then my Fridays and Saturdays are open for booking. So I don't take residency anywhere as a DJ.
Gotcha.
Strictly because I'd like to have that open availability.
Because I tried to book you on a residency on Thursday, but you already
At
had
Rusty.
one on karaoke.
because I do Rain.
Fair.
But like places like XY, I do the first
What's a
Saturday.
Rain? I've never heard of Rain.
I do the first Saturday of the month at XY, and so like you can expect to if it's the first Saturday of the month without me even posting, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, yep.
And then on Sundays, I DJ with Bloodsport at Rain.
Nice.
Rain Bistro and Lounge.
Yeah, where's that? I don't know where this
It's on
place is.
Douglas and St. Francis.
How the fuck do I know
It's a
about
cool
this
place, man.
No,
It's a
no.
nice little
Like,
spot.
yeah, like when
I
I
have to go
first
check it out. I have to come when you're.
when I
when
first
you're
met
working.
met Sam.
I haven't been to
that's where I
every
met
fucking
him.
spot, man. I don't know every spot in
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
met
that
him
is
over
where we
there.
first
Yeah.
met.
Met him over at Rain.
Nice. All right. Well, I have to go check
Hanging
it
out
out.
with
Shout
another
out to
friend
shout
of
out to
mine.
Rain. Shout out to
Yeah, that's been my longest gig.
Yeah,
5.5 years.
It's a good party.
So, are you like willing to take like private shows and weddings and all that
Yeah,
goofy
so
shit too? Are
I
you willing
do-
to do everything?
I do weddings, but you have to be looking for me. I don't advertise that I.
Well, you'll take a show if somebody wants you to.
yeah, so,
$3,500.
but I mean, like, I
And
don't.
we're getting 5%.
I don't advertise. I don't personally advertise
I'm just
myself
saying,
as
I
a
don't wanna do
wedding
a wedding.
DJ.
I don't wanna do a wedding.
because wedding.
Well, neither does
being-
Carbon, neither does James. But like he just got so popular that people wanted him to do it.
But
and
he
if you
does.
pay him, he'll do it.
Exactly.
Dude, I will come podcast your wedding.
You know,
if
but
pay me money.
pay you, you'll
but
do it.
I'm not about to
I will-
DJ a country wedding, so like you
For
know,
$4,500, you might.
No,
10 grand,
no.
20 grand.
I will do it for 10.
How amount of money
I will
can
do it
I
for
get you to
10
play the
grand.
music that you hate for 4 hours?
I will show
I
up
will do it for
with
10
fucking
grand.
Spotify, and I will just play it off my phone.
I'm going to find a playlist
But
on
how
YouTube.
much do I got to get you to
and-
play? I get Boot, Scoot, and Boogie for 4 hours.
I'm
Oh my
good.
God.
I'm out in the country past the
City limit sign. It's a honky tonk
Hey, let's not act like that's a bad song.
No, Brooks and Dunn goes hard.
across the county.
You're like, there's no reason to shit
I
on some of
used
those
to,
songs.
when my
But I'm
mom
just
and I
saying-
would go on road
but I'm
trips,
just
that
saying-
would be the CD
Dude, I was
that
in
was in the car.
I was in a
was
country
Brooks and
band
Dunn.
when I was 14.
Oh man,
He's from Winfield.
Oh.
Well, he's running for mayor this year.
I was
Winfield.
making $100 a night at 14 years old.
damn.
That's why I'm irritated at 43 making $100 a night.
Yeah.
You understand me?
No, I
Well,
understand.
as hard as you've worked, I feel like you owe a little bit more.
This is part of why I'm a pissy human, to be
Should
really
we start a
honest.
GoFundMe on me
position
for this?
was
I'm kind of
just
upset.
changed in
I'm kind of
30
upset.
years is what he's
I
saying.
certainly
Kind of
don't want
upset
to.
about
I
it,
certainly don't want to be the one to complain about getting paid to do my job. However, you know,
Pay
there
me.
are certain times when
Pay
I'm
me.
like, I could use some more money to do this job.
And
And,
I will
and
tell
to
you,
go back to Aaron's comment earlier, it really is that even though it's a competitive scene, every once in a while, everybody in the scene's got to stand together on a baseline, so we
Yeah.
don't accept less than what the scene's worth.
Well,
So-
and you got people that are new and they don't know any
But
better.
I get.
and it's not their fault.
But by the
Okay?
time,
It's
but
not
by the
their
time they
fault.
learn, they realize what they're worth, and they can, and they're going to get hired for and fuck up. Like
Yeah.
you would do, like you're dealing with this one guy now doesn't even know what a PA is. So like,
Oh my god!
oh man.
so there's
Good boy.
levels of the game.
Ouch.
We're not going to put his name out there, but DJ Sunshine.
I didn't do that.
Hey.
I didn't do that.
So I will say to you, I always wanted to ask this another question, and as a DJ, how much of the house do you expect to come with the equipment? Like, how much do you have to travel? Shit,
Man, if I'm traveling, you supply the speakers and shit.
Damn straight.
You supply PA.
Damn straight.
Okay, is that how it
That's
works?
feel
If I
about
have to,
it.
if
That's
I
how
have
feel
to
about it.
drive 2 hours to
As
get to
a band,
Oklahoma,
I feel that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to. Okay, I didn't know
Because
that.
if I'm
Same
staying
for a band too,
if
right?
I'm staying in a hotel, for example, I'm not leaving that shit in my car. So that means not only do I have to load and unload into your venue, but then I have to load and unload into my hotel room.
Okay,
And then
so it doesn't get stolen from your car?
So it doesn't get stolen out of my
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
car.
Let's-
That is
let's-
more work
let's
than
look
I'm
at-
being paid for.
Especially if you got like a
100%
third,
of the
got
time.
a fucking third story fucking hotel room. Go fuck yourself.
Hey, here's your guitar player's rundown. Okay, you got about a $1,200 guitar, whatever it is. If it's a USA Strat or if it's a Gibson Les Paul Custom at $4,500, you average out about $1,200
Preach.
because there's a lot of people running around with Mexican Squires. You know what I mean? But all right, $1,200 on a guitar. Let's spend about the same on an amp. Okay, and let's get a good amp. Now
So
we
we're at
now we
$3,000.
at $2,400.
We're at $3,000 pretty
No,
much.
we at $2,400.
Taxes, baby.
$2,400.
This is America.
Let's just call it like it is. Now we got cables, strap, tuners. Let's go pedals. Let's go
Strings.
3 pedals at $400. Now we're another $1,200.
So we're at 10 grand, like in a flash.
No, yeah, well we're at 3,600. We're
Drums are a whole nother beast.
average that up to $4 grand. Drums are a whole nother
Oh my
beast.
god, you could get
What's-
just the
what's-
shells
what are
for
you
like
averaging
7
on-
grand.
on-
That's what I
DJ
mean. That's what I mean.
on
Yeah.
DJ equipment.
Yep.
My SX3 was $850.
So you,
So it wasn't. It wasn't.
but you're
anything
looking
insane.
around. But you're looking around close to after
But I
everything,
mean,
$2,000
you
worth
need
of
the case-
shit.
you
If
need
you
the
were to
case
buy
for
a
that.
professional DJ set, I mean, each deck is $2,500, and you need
shit.
4 of them plus a
Right.
mixer.
Shit. So
like-
it's bucks.
It's fucking money, dude. Like
You don't get into this by accident.
what I have.
So
I
when
bought
you go
my
out of
shit
town,
used.
so you expect them to provide the speakers when you go out of town. That
I
makes
expect
sense.
speakers provided if I'm traveling far.
Yeah.
That's my
But
rule.
if you're performing, say at the Pump House tonight, you're going to bring your own shit, or how's that work? For
Pump House has an in-sound system.
If Pump House paid me, if their shit up and broke and they needed me to bring a sound system,
But
I
Pump
can
House
bring a
has
sound
it.
system.
I know they
House
have
got
their
it.
own system. That's
I
why I'm
can
asking
bring a
them.
sound system. I just charge more,
So yeah. So
What do you
DJs
charge extra? About $150?
about $150.
That's what I'm
And,
guessing.
and I have a contract.
So there's a market for the PA system.
Of course.
And I have a contract that I have somebody with power there sign to ensure that if a patron of their bar breaks my equipment or if
Waivers, bro.
if something gets broken,
Throw
they are
some-
liable for it.
Throw some fucking
Because
drink
you are
into your
you are
system.
putting your own equipment out to the
if
public.
you want me to bring my
Right.
shit, make sure that
so
my
if
shit is
Susan
protected.
puts her ass in your speaker and dumps it on its fucking face, it's
Yeah.
on you.
Yeah.
Somebody did that at Corns not long ago.
Oh man,
Dumped the
fucking
monitor
waivers.
off the sub.
Oh my God, I heard about
Because
that.
that shit isn't cheap. And if
And it
somebody
happens. And
so-
fucking accidents happen, man.
So
they just do.
last week, I had somebody throw one of my microphones at karaoke.
God damn
just
it.
because they thought it they just did. They just
Well,
needed
a lot
to
of
do
people-
it.
well, a lot of people-
No, it was a chuck. They chucked it into the ground. The thing snapped in half, and then I had to spend $150 on a new set of microphones.
That asshole
God
should have had to
damn
buy
it.
your microphone.
So then for that
Well,
night,
but that's it. But they,
For
don't,
that-
they ain't.
I used to think you could just drop them too. I'm sorry.
but unfortunately,
You can't.
yeah,
I
no,
wanted-
fuck no. That's
I know, but I wanted to.
No,
It's cool. Though.
after this podcast, has something to do with this fucking.
Oh, well,
fuck.
I mean,
I'll help you. I'll
fucking
help
mic
you.
drop
I'll
it.
help you.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it. Fuck it. I don't know that.
I'll mic
microphone.
drop it, and you can stand down here and you can catch it so that it looks like I might drop
Yeah, we
it.
can edit. We'll Photoshop this
There
shit.
you go.
We'll just have a little mesh.
Well, I just
pouch
thought
catch it.
fucking mic dropping was cool till I realized you dropped these motherfuckers cost too much.
It's $100 a time. Hey, it's cool if you like fucking Kanye and just buy my mic.
Yeah, just pay for it.
Just buy it. Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
but
you can break what you buy.
The dude that threw it looked
You know?
broke as shit.
Bruh.
So like,
And that's how it always is.
Yeah.
It's
To
some
be fair,
fucking.
it's some
It's not
D
usually
bag.
the mic that breaks. You're usually just denting the windscreen, and those
this-
are like 30
Nah, dude, I'm talking
This
about
bitch
capsule. I'm
broke
talking
in
about
half.
capsule.
If
Not-
you're throwing it, that's
Yeah.
a different deal.
Sam's seeing a mic break in half.
A regular mic drop just
Because
did.
I've dropped this guy 1,000 times, and he's not even dented because it's a Sennheiser.
Yeah.
Those guys are badass.
We really got to figure out this fourth mic.
No, I think we steal it from him.
just like scissors.
He's out.
Yeah.
He's out. He's out.
But yeah, so that's why I have the contract in place. Is that
Well, that's a brilliant.
think you
idea.
have to,
Unfortunately,
bro.
with like this place,
Well, I would say you have a lot of good.
It was at Rain, and I don't have Rain signed the contract right now just because I've been with them for so long. It's like
but
they,
still,
they
I
got
think
me.
I think
I
give
know
him a
they
waiver.
got me.
Give him a waiver.
I'm gonna make them.
They're
sign
good
a
people
Yeah,
down
make
there,
them sign
man. They're
the
good
waiver.
people.
The contract.
I
is
will say
fairly
I would
new.
say I love everybody, but sign the fucking waiver.
Yeah, yeah.
If they love you back, they'll sign it without any
Exactly.
issues.
Okay.
I love you, but I
that's
just
the
don't
only one
trust
thing
you so
today that you
far.
said that was worth the mic.
So turn it off.
So edit everything else out and hit the. There's a little button on the side.
Little button
I
on the
feel like
side.
you're.
Switch that thing.
I feel like you're a sound guy. There's a little button on the
None of
side.
these mics have
It's
that.
right here. See this little thing? Just pull on.
Yeah.
it.
Oh
pull
yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
Pull
See this little
there.
button? You
Can
push this button.
Can you
You pull
reach that
that.
from here?
Yeah, I'm talking. I can shit. So you, as you moved into owning this business and then doing your own shows, now you're just trying to do your own DJ show altogether and fucking,
Yeah.
and just run this.
Yeah.
So, as of that, how can we get your music? How can we find your mixes?
Right now, I only have one song released, one original song released. If you just look up,
And
DJ
it's original
Sunshine.
because you made the track.
It's
you-
original because I
the
made
whole-
it through
whole vibe.
Ableton.
All right, bet.
Well, I feel
Yeah.
like you got a lot of like, okay, I know you have a lot of mental property because you were a lead singer of a band.
Yeah.
Why don't you go to like mixing some of like your songs into that shit?
Maybe I have.
Dude, I know. Well, let's hear that.
Maybe
Take,
I already
take a
have.
whole bunch of vocal
Well,
samples.
I don't know.
like,
Maybe you
roll
got
that.
to, once
Oh,
Maybe 8 to 3 has been remixed and just hasn't been
Let's
released.
go.
it could be exclusive on this podcast if we get. Maybe
Let's
it's
go.
a little-
I don't know. Maybe we'll
You
see.
never know.
We'll see.
You never know.
We'll see.
We'll see how it goes after this show.
Can we like tag Voldemort in the?
Sometimes you visit Sacred Leaf and you
Do you want to talk about Voldemort?
Voldemort, he who must not be named.
Yeah.
You wanna talk
We don't
about
even say his
Voldemort?
name.
James,
No!
No, Voldemort.
God damn it!
Voldemort.
Stop.
Man.
Jesus Christ.
the food critic from Ratatouille.
Jesus tits.
Man, fuck that guy.
Absolutely.
I don't let him. I don't let his shadow cast on my life anymore.
Is he still
Yeah,
alive?
and I don't even talk about him.
Is that guy still
I
alive?
don't. But if
Is he
you
still
wanted
kicking?
to, I would go through
Is
it.
he still alive?
I haven't seen that guy in a long time, bro.
Does
Long time.
anyone
He
care?
probably had to skip town because he's such a shady fuck.
No, he definitely skipped state.
Well,
He's in Oklahoma somewhere.
Well, it was nice to see.
over
I actually got to see
Seinfeld.
Brody
I know.
Baker. Shout out to
Dude,
Brody Baker. Who
shout
did,
I
out to
know,
Brody
and,
Baker.
and
he did our pilot
and
episode. Shout out to him.
It is true. Like shout out to Brody. I
miss you.
love Brody to death, but like he's still
He
mad.
felt-
He's still mad at me, man.
Yeah, we'd love to. We'd love to bridge that gap, guys.
Damn.
I don't-
James
I
took
didn't
all.
do
James
that.
took all your money, motherfuckers.
Last time I saw him, I ran
And al-
into
and
him
al-
at
and also,
Ulick Music.
I'm going to say this on camera. If I'm able to recoup your money, I will, because you were duped,
yeah,
just
James,
like all
like
of
all
us.
of them.
just like
James
all
took
of
your
us.
$5,000, bro, not us.
Yeah, he took
Yeah.
like 20
We're
grand, I
all
think.
still here with no cash.
If I can recoup your money,
So-
no. Look. If everything goes good for me over this whole thing, Brody was influential in starting this, and I will get him back his $5,000. If I can, I will get him back.
That's on tape right there. That's
No,
integrity.
and I'm very serious
It's
about
on the
it.
record.
I once
And Aaron owes me
this
10
thing's
grand.
up running, no.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to get
But
the
once
same
it-
deal
on-
as Brody. Shit.
Once this thing's up and running, man, he was very influential in starting this.
And he got his
And
bamboozled and hoodwinked like
he
the
was
rest of
just
us.
as fucked as the rest of us were.
Yeah.
Hey, I bought the Kool-Aid for like no minutes. I told Joe he was an idiot from the beginning, but whatever.
No,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you straight up. Like,
James is lucky I had a band to hold me back.
James,
I would have done
James-
some criminal shit.
James hit some
I
red
said from the
flags.
very beginning, I was like, we got to get this crook out of our system. And I just sat back and watched that played out the exact way I knew it was going to happen. And I wish it would have went different.
Well, and exactly like we told you to begin with, he wasn't going to affect our bottom line.
But he
Right.
affected a lot of shit.
He did
man.
affect a lot of shit.
We
But
we
he was
lost
only-
relationship with a great band. We lost relationship with a great country artist. We lost relationships.
I don't
with
think we lost a relationship.
No, we didn't because it all flows to the surface. But it's
Yeah.
like
And-
still
and-
like.
and
And
as
you
far
know
as-
what?
and as far as Brody
you know
goes-
what? At the end of the day, he got us in touch with Zep Tepland, and shout out
And-
Zep
and
Tepland.
AM Not Me.
AM, I fucking
Okay,
love
so-
I
you.
love that guy. Yeah.
Other side of that coin, I will say, as a sleaze, there was some good he did.
Yeah.
There was some good that the guy did. You met some people.
Everybody
and some-
mixed the good with the bad.
I don't know. Not everybody like that bad.
Well,
divorced a
I'm
woman
just
and
saying.
created a smart man.
Still,
well, I'm just.
so-
Well, I
so
never
fuck that
embezzled
guy.
money.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never
still fuck
embezzled a dollar from any of you,
Yeah.
and I can say
right.
that to the day
I
I die.
wouldn't.
I can say that to the day
I would
die.
be very surprised if you embezzled money off of me.
Well, yeah, why? Would
Yeah,
I?
I don't know.
I wouldn't even try
Well,
to.
first off, I don't make any money.
he did.
Yeah, I'm like,
Fuck. Try. Go ahead and try.
I think I have change in my car.
I mean, we even as a
I'll take it.
even
I'll
as a
take it.
even
I'll
as a
take it.
brand new studio, we could be out like promoting and doing things that we cannot really provide. I could go out there and sell people shit that I cannot deliver on all the time.
And what I'm going to
but
tell
I
you,
would never do that ever.
what I'm going to tell you
and there's
is
some
that
people that will cross that line and try to
in,
sell stuff that
in
they
the
cannot
music
deliver on.
industry, those guys are very prevalent. And
Well,
there's a
let's
lot
get
of
them
them.
out.
There's a lot of them that like ride this road and then they bam deliver. And
They like fake it
I
till they
wrote-
make it.
Well, no, I'm saying they talk the same shit James did. They talk the same shit.
He was like, I can do everything for you.
I can do everything.
And we
But
were
he
like,
never delivered.
and we were like,
And I'm
okay,
saying-
do this one thing for us. And he's like, yeah, as soon as I get you everything.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Those
Now-
ultimatants are so
now-
weird. It's
now,
like, I just need this.
I will tell you, I've heard this before. And what happens is they go, and they're like, they don't know if they can do it.
Yeah.
To be honest, they're like,
Talk
They're
is-
trying.
I don't
Well,
know.
they're learning as
and
you're
then
learning.
they go, bam, happened.
Talk is very
And boom,
cheap.
they made
Talk
it go.
is very cheap. And even he couldn't afford it.
He couldn't do it.
He wasn't even a good con.
He never delivered on it. On any of
I
it.
would say he would be
I
like,
have had the
he'd be like,
same
we're having a meeting.
sharks.
He'd be like, we're having a meeting. We'd show up. He would talk. He would blow smoke up our ass for like 2.5 hours. Us just sitting there, him saying shit about his past.
Yeah.
And then we'd leave.
Things he can never prove.
The one time we brought like a notepad
Horseshit.
full of questions and like, hey, let's make this shit happen. He avoided every single one of those questions, and after that point, we stopped taking him seriously.
That's the thing. That's the thing is because if you have
Yep,
if you have
that's
a
it.
promotion person, a person that's trying to be an agent, somebody who's trying to make a record deal, any of these things, we are trying to move forward at all points. We are always trying to whiteboard and accomplish goals. This is what we need to do. We need to get a single
Yep.
out. We need to get we need an EP. We need, like there is
Every-
always a rhyme to the reason.
Yeah.
And if we're not accomplishing those goals, or if you are paying someone that is doing like talking a game and not making any of those things happen, realize you are getting bamboozled in.
So no, okay. So this is where I'm talking about these lines getting confused. All right. So I worked with a couple promoters.
Say it.
No, I can't say names. I'm not.
Not
gonna
their
do
names,
this.
but like you worked with a couple of these.
I had some management out in L.A. Okay, and these guys represented huge talents. Now they were fucking with us because we had the interest of Geffen Records. Okay, and we had the. This is a time to where Paulie Anthony and Jordan Schur were co-presidents of Geffen Records, and this was all held together by Tom D'Annunzio, the A&R department of Geffen, all under the supervision of Jimmy Iovine.
Okay.
And we all know Jimmy Iovine.
Well, yeah, of course.
Okay. So I went out and I played the Viper Room.
Oh shit!
On
Viper
Sunset
Room's
Strip.
nice.
I played the
That's where
Viper
Joaquin
Room.
Phoenix's brother died.
River Phoenix.
Yeah.
River Phoenix. I sat in that room.
Damn.
I was at that funeral.
I sat where I sat where River Phoenix sat, man.
Damn.
Sorry. Well, you guys are one up each other. I had to come in with something.
There's a two-way mirror right there.
Yeah.
There's a two-way mirror where they all sit and they watch the show.
How dare you guys make a joke about a funeral?
No.
That was me, sorry.
Shut his mic off. But anyway, but yeah. So I went out there and I did this, and I had Jordan Sure like, yeah, I love what you guys do. This is gonna be awesome. Let's go. Tom D'Annunzio, A&R. He's like, yeah, I see like 8 really good songs on that. I bet out of 8 we get 5 like hits, and this could be a huge record. This could be really cool. And so 2 weeks later, Jimmy Iovine downsizes Geffen Records, fires one of the co-presidents and the head of A&R.
So you're just getting smoke blown up your ass, nothing really happened?
All day long.
So what happened to the record?
All day long.
So what happened
That's
to that
why he
record?
always looks so baked.
I left.
I guess
I left. At that point, I was sitting... Yeah, I was sitting out in the...
I'm sorry.
Venice Beach.
I'm not funny at all. It's
Not
great.
true at all. You're actually a pretty funny guy. He walked in with his
Thanks.
butthole out today. Gooch
Thanks,
first.
guys.
Go
Yeah,
check
he
that
did.
out.
He did that.
See? You can still say Gooch first. We
Gooch
talked about
first.
it. You can still talk about it.
Gooch first is so good. We keep talking.
can-
just
Gooch
can't.
first.
Gooch first is a T-shirt waiting to happen.
Gooch first.
Oh, my God.
Fucking ridiculous.
I think Gooch really loud on the front and first on the back.
first.
First, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Give it to us one more time.
First.
See? It's almost like, just do it, Nike.
That's how you should. That's how everybody should run into a room. Just run
Well, I
and
mean,
scream Gooch.
Crab leg.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Grab walk Gooch first then.
Man, Monica House did that shit. They put little pieces of paper, VIP, unless you crab walk Gooch first.
Yeah, is that a
And
thing?
it was
Yeah,
a
but
thing
I
they
feel
said on
like
their
we should get some residuals for that.
Yeah.
That's
Where's
our
the
fucking
kickback,
idea.
Monica House.
That's our fucking idea.
God.
People steal our ideas. I love when people steal my ideas and jokes because I knew they're good then.
yeah.
Fuck it. I mean, you can't get fucking paid for every
Gooch first
goddamn
is
thing you say.
good. Gooch first is funny.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get paid for every
Crab
goddamn
walking Gooch first into a room, and that being the requirement to go to a Riot Nurse show, that's incredible.
thing. That is incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, that's VIP tickets waiting to
I
happen.
feel like the wall has to be only this high.
Like,
If you're going to be real about it,
I mean, fuck off.
go.
There's a
yeah. It's like one of those like kiddie tunnels at a Chuck E. Cheese.
oh god.
You have to crab walk through one of those.
Yeah. You're coming the wrong way.
And your hair's
Somebody's
coming out all
side kicks you
staticky.
down a tunnel.
Your hair's gonna be so staticky when you come out of there. There's
Smells
goddamn
smells
tunnels.
like wet dog in there for some reason all the time.
There's never been a dog one in there. It just always does.
Never been
Never
a
been
dog,
a dog.
but
It's
there's-
wet dog.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know if you guys got kids, but
I
if
hate you guys.
there is nothing like yelling your kids at the top of the McDonald's play place and telling them to get the fuck out of there so you can get out, so you can leave the place.
Hey, get down. Get down.
Fuck that.
Come on. It's time to go.
Try not to lose your shit in front of
Time to
everybody.
go.
You having a high C orange drink.
You eat the last of your chicken nuggets, so we gotta go.
We gotta go. We've been for
Your
4.5
ass is
hours.
starting to hurt from that burger
Yeah.
seat thing that's right in front of
And
them.
yeah, and they got piles of shoes over in the shoe area.
Smacking the plexiglass. Look at me. Fucking- and then they just stand there.
I already hate this.
Yeah.
Well, you got to skip all that.
Thank God.
Well, all right, DJ Sunshine, give him all your credentials, give him everything as we wrap this
yeah,
up.
shit.
Yeah, how can we find you? Where's your next shit coming out? When's your next everything?
Oh,
What's
boy.
your address, social security?
Yeah. My phone number.
Hey,
Yeah.
can we get the 16-digit number for your card that you use the most, the 3-digit number on the back, and we're also going to need a zip code for that.
Yeah.
Hey, but I am taking your phone number.
So my Instagram is at DJ_sun_shine.
Oh, we'll put it on the podcast description.
Yeah.
I know it's not always
There's
easy.
my link tree. It's got all my shit on
I got
it.
that dude right
Facebook is just DJ Sunshine. SoundCloud is just DJ Sunshine. Let's see what else I got. YouTube is just DJ Sunshine. Come see me at any of my shows. I publish them everywhere on all those socials. Where I'll be, like this Friday, I'm going to be at Pump House with DJ LOL.
Oh, that's great. We're doing great.
Every Sunday at Rain Bistro
Oh,
and
LOL's
Lounge,
good. Yeah, LOL's
featuring
good.
Bloodsport, Sunshine Sundays.
Nice.
It gets crazy. The last Sunday we do gear night, so you wear like BDSM shit, and we turn off most of the lights, fog the place up, and play hard techno.
Oh, okay. All
That's
right.
fun stuff.
You should get in touch with the Tribal Roots group.
Oh, I have Shea West.
Sounds
Yeah.
dangerous.
Shout out Shea West.
So
Yeah,
Shea
Shea
helped
West
me
is a-
out with the.
I've been booked with Shea West. I'm doing one of their shows.
Shea West's going to do the
coming
podcast
up.
soon.
Shea helped me out with the Pride in the Park.
Yeah, Shea West's good people.
I'm doing Down and Dirty at the Sandy Bottom.
Look at that. Bottom, you're sandy up.
Yep. Thank you, Tribal
Sandy up your
Roots.
bottom.
Yeah.
That sounds like friction.
Plenty more to come. Is
that too much sand in
I
your
have
bottom?
the
A lot
biggest
of-
fire
yeah,
lit under
friction.
my ass right now, and shit is. I like. It's a.
He's got a company for sale and he's doing shows everywhere. He
Super
can't scare.
stereotypical thing to be for a
Eating
DJ to be
peppers.
like, big things are coming, big things are happening. Big,
Well,
like,
thanks.
Do you know?
I do a lot. I'm working on a lot right now.
Well, we got another DJ
yeah.
I'm trying to land. Is going to come to our show soon. Is Win Crabtree is going to come.
I haven't heard.
DJ for the Win, who does.
For the win.
He does the Surge games. He does WSU games. He's a WSU's DJ, and so he does a bunch of shit. So
Okay.
we're always going to support the DJ community here on the Aaron and Austin Show.
Yeah.
You guys are a bunch of great fucking people.
And this community
We
is
love
great. All the DJs in this business are really good people. They got a lot of shit going on. Like, it's a little bit different from the music community.
It is.
You know, we're working, and it's a hard fucking job.
Yeah.
And I see very little people that
They are little people. You're right.
I'm so short. But like people
He said it. I didn't say it.
I didn't do that.
you know, like people like Marco Biotics, Zed the DJ LOL, Caretaker. People
Lola's my
when
man.
when you fucking work for it, you earn the shit you
Caretaker is
get.
dope, dude. I love.
Hey, and check out DJ Sunshine's sticker.
Shout out
I
ICT
like it.
Shout out to
stickers.
ICT stickers. They do our stickers as well.
Yeah.
Need stickers in this town. They're not even a sponsor. Go shout out to them.
Yeah, buddy.
And we want to thank Sam for showing up.
Yeah, dude.
stuff.
Thanks for having me.
It's always a good episode when you come on and come back.
Yeah.
We'll see you again in 30 episodes.
Yeah, right. Better
Every 30?
You better.
Every 30.
Every 30. Let's do
Every
it.
30-ish.
Every 30.
We're artists. Every 30-ish.
I'll
We'll
come
get it.
back.
We'll make it fucking happen.
I'll come back as a rapper next time.
Yeah, well, you have to drastically change your. You have to drastically
Yeah.
change your.
OnlyFans
Yep.
star.
Now I'm a porn
and,
star.
and next time you have to pull all the.
Shit.
If you come back that hard, you got to pull all the restrictions at least. I mean, I can't come in with all these like.
That's fine.
I can't do this. I can't do that.
No, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Hey, this is my man right here. Check him out. You guys can see him all over town. We're gonna give you all the up and down on all this stuff and all this.
Sam Shea, DJ Sunshine.
Down. It's DJ Sunshine.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Sunshine.
You got it. You got this. Say that one more time.
Give me
Sam Shea, DJ Sunshine.
Sam
Sam
you
Shea,
did.
DJ Sunshine.
You nailed it that time. It was a little. It was.
A little slurry. A little slurry.
Nah, it was a little Shelly by the seashore. It was a little.
We've been drinking.
It's almost like we filmed a podcast before this one too with the drinks on it.
I hate you guys. Yeah.
Hey, one
I
love
mean,
from
I
the
love you guys.
one love from the Aaron Austin Show, and always thanks Sam for doing this, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
I got you.
30 episodes, he'll be back.
Yep.
30 episodes.
Let's go.
Two dudes, Aaron and Austin, late show.